At a certain point in life, we realize that the simplest things often hold the most power. A morning stretch, a casual walk around the neighborhood, a few minutes spent on a crossword puzzle. These little habits may seem insignificant, yet they shape our well-being more than we often acknowledge. For those of us in our golden years, maintaining strength, flexibility, and mental clarity doesn't require elaborate gym routines or strenuous workouts. In fact, the key to a long and vibrant life often lies in embracing the ordinary, finding consistency in small movements and mindful moments that add up over time. It's easy to assume that major changes in health require grand efforts, intensive weight training, strict diets, or lengthy meditation sessions. But in reality, the human body and mind respond remarkably well to simple, sustainable actions performed daily. Think of it like tending a garden. A little bit of watering, some gentle care, and consistent attention make all the difference. Neglect, on the other hand, leads to weeds taking over. The same is true for our muscles, joints, and mental faculties. The more we use them, the better they serve us. And while aging naturally comes with changes, it's not a signal to stop moving or engaging. It's an invitation to do so in a way that aligns with what our bodies and minds need most. Take something as effortless as stretching in the morning. A simple 5-minute routine before getting out of bed can ease stiffness, reduce the risk of falls, and improve circulation. When we sleep, our muscles tighten and joints become less fluid. A few gentle movements, like extending the arms overhead, pulling the knees toward the chest, or rolling the ankles, can wake up the body in a way that's both refreshing and protective. The best part? There's no rush, no pressure, just a few moments of tuning in and loosening up. It's like giving our bodies a little thank you before we start the day. Then, there's the often underestimated power of a daily walk. Many people assume that if they're not running or lifting weights, they're not doing enough. But walking is one of the most beneficial and accessible forms of exercise. It strengthens the heart, lubricates the joints, and helps maintain balance. It also offers a moment of connection with nature, with a friend, or simply with one's own thoughts. A leisurely 20-minute stroll can boost mood, improve digestion, and even sharpen memory. The fresh air, the steady rhythm of footsteps, and the act of looking around instead of staring at a screen all contribute to a feeling of clarity and lightness. It's not just about moving the body, though. Keeping the mind engaged is just as crucial, and one of the simplest ways to do so is by challenging it with puzzles and games. Whether it's a crossword, a Sudoku, or a few rounds of a memory game, these activities stimulate different areas of the brain. They improve problem-solving skills, enhance recall, and may even slow cognitive decline. The beauty of mental exercises is that they can be done anywhere. Over morning coffee, during a break in the day, or before bed as a way to wind down. Unlike passive screen time, these activities invite us to think, strategize, and recall information in a way that keeps our minds agile. Another often overlooked daily habit that plays a big role in long-term health is mindful breathing. Many of us go through life without ever thinking about the way we breathe, yet controlled breathing exercises can have a profound impact on stress levels, heart health, and even sleep quality. A few deep belly breaths in the morning or before bed can lower blood pressure, increase oxygen flow, and provide a sense of calm. The best part? It takes almost no effort. Just a few intentional inhales and exhales, a small pause to reconnect with the body and mind. These habits don't require fancy equipment, expensive memberships, or drastic changes. They simply require consistency. And that's the secret. Doing a little every day rather than expecting massive transformations overnight. It's about working with the body, not against it. It's about respecting the mind, giving it playful challenges instead of allowing it to sit idle. It's about realizing that, even in the later decades of life, there's always room to grow, to move, to sharpen, and to feel good. What's truly remarkable is how these small actions build on each other. A morning stretch leads to a more comfortable day. A short walk lifts the spirit and strengthens the heart. A crossword puzzle sharpens recall and focus. Over time, these tiny moments accumulate, creating a lifestyle that supports longevity, independence, and vibrancy. It's never about doing everything perfectly. It's simply about showing up for ourselves one small habit at a time. As the days roll by, it becomes increasingly clear that the way we move, think, and breathe impacts how we feel, not just today, but in the months and years to come. These small daily activities may seem minor, but their benefits multiply over time, creating a foundation for a healthier, more fulfilling life. What's even more remarkable is that none of them require drastic effort. They simply ask for a little consistency and attention. Beyond stretching, walking, and engaging the mind, there are other simple yet powerful habits that should never be underestimated. One of these is maintaining good posture. It's something many people don't give much thought to, yet it plays a crucial role in balanced joint health and even digestion. Over the years, slouching can become second nature, whether from spending time in front of screens, reading, or simply falling into the habit of poor alignment. But correcting posture, even in small ways, can relieve back pain, improve mobility, and even boost confidence. A simple trick is to become mindful of how we sit and stand throughout the day, rolling the shoulders back, keeping the chin slightly lifted, and engaging the core muscles, even just a little, can do wonders. Strengthening the back and abdominal muscles through light exercises, such as seated knee lifts or gentle standing side bends, can also make a world of difference. Good posture isn't just about looking taller or more poised. It affects everything from breathing to how much energy we have. When the body is properly aligned, it doesn't have to work as hard to support itself, making movement feel easier and more natural. Another seemingly small but incredibly powerful daily habit is drinking enough water. Hydration is often overlooked, yet it's essential for nearly every function in the body. It keeps the joints lubricated, aids digestion, and even supports cognitive function. As we age, the body's ability to signal thirst diminishes, making dehydration a more common issue. Fatigue, headaches, dizziness, and even confusion can sometimes be traced back to simply not drinking enough fluids. Making hydration a priority doesn't mean forcing down endless glasses of water. It can be as simple as starting the day with a full glass before breakfast, sipping herbal teas, or incorporating water-rich foods like cucumbers, melons, and oranges into daily meals. Even mild dehydration can lead to stiffness in the joints or a lack of concentration, so keeping a water bottle within reach can be one of the easiest ways to maintain energy and vitality. Alongside hydration, another often overlooked daily habit that has a lasting impact is engaging in some form of social connection. Whether it's a brief phone call with a friend, a friendly chat with a neighbor, or even a short text message to check in on a loved one, social interaction plays a major role in emotional and mental well-being. Loneliness and isolation can have serious effects, sometimes even increasing the risk of cognitive decline and heart disease. But staying socially connected doesn't mean attending big gatherings or engaging in long conversations. It can be as simple as a few meaningful interactions throughout the day. Technology has made it easier than ever to stay in touch, but there's also something special about face-to-face interactions, even if they're brief. A walk with a friend, attending a community event, or joining a group with shared interests can provide a sense of belonging and purpose. Humans are naturally social creatures, and maintaining those connections, even in small ways, can have a profound effect on happiness and overall health. Just as important as physical movement and social engagement is ensuring the body gets proper rest. Sleep often becomes more elusive with age, whether due to changes in hormone levels, increased sensitivity to noise, or simply shifting sleep patterns. Yet, quality rest is one of the most important factors in maintaining overall well-being. It allows the body to repair itself, supports memory and cognitive function, and keeps energy levels balanced throughout the day. Creating a nighttime routine that signals to the body that it's time to rest can make a big difference. Dimming the lights, limiting screen time before bed, and engaging in a calming activity, such as reading, light stretching, or listening to soothing music, can help signal the brain that it's time to wind down. Even something as simple as keeping a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, can improve sleep quality over time. These small daily actions, maintaining good posture, staying hydrated, engaging in social interactions, and prioritizing rest, might not seem like much at first glance, but together, they create a lifestyle that supports both body and mind. They don't require hours of effort, expensive memberships, or complex routines. Instead, they rely on small, mindful decisions that add up, making each day feel a little better, a little brighter, and a little more full of possibility. There's a beautiful truth in the idea that the little things we do each day shape the way we experience life. At 65 and beyond, it's not about chasing extremes or pushing the body beyond its limits. It's about embracing the habits that allow us to move with ease, think with clarity, and live with joy. While stretching, walking, mental engagement, posture, hydration, social connection, and sleep all play key roles, there are still a few more simple activities that should never be underestimated. One of the most underrated yet profoundly impactful daily habits is practicing gratitude. It might seem like an abstract concept, but taking a moment to acknowledge the good in each day can shift everything, from our outlook on life to the way we handle challenges. Gratitude has been shown to lower stress, improve mood, and even enhance physical health by reducing inflammation and boosting immune function. And the best part, it doesn't take much. A simple way to cultivate gratitude is by keeping a small notebook and jotting down 3 things to be thankful for each day. These don't have to be big or dramatic. Sometimes, it's as simple as appreciating a warm cup of tea, a beautiful sunset, or a kind word from a friend. Another approach is to express gratitude directly to others, whether through a heartfelt thank you, a note, or simply letting someone know they're appreciated. This small shift in focus, from what's lacking to what's present, can create a deep sense of contentment and resilience. Another daily habit that can have a surprisingly powerful effect on overall well-being is engaging in creative expression. Whether it's painting, knitting, gardening, playing an instrument, or even journaling, creative activities stimulate the brain, reduce stress, and provide a sense of accomplishment. Many people assume creativity is something reserved for artists or musicians, but the truth is, it belongs to everyone. Creativity isn't about producing masterpieces. It's about engaging in something that brings joy and allows for self-expression. Engaging in a hobby, no matter how simple, can also provide a sense of purpose and routine. Even if it's just a few minutes a day spent tending to plants, baking, or doodling in a notebook, these activities encourage mindfulness and offer a break from daily worries. They remind us that, no matter our age, there is always room to learn, explore, and enjoy the process of creation. Equally important is spending time in nature. Whether it's sitting in a garden, taking a stroll in a nearby park, or simply opening a window to let in fresh air, being outdoors has a profound effect on mental and physical health. Exposure to natural light helps regulate sleep patterns, while the simple act of being surrounded by greenery can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and improve overall mood. Even on days when going outside feels like a challenge, just a few minutes of fresh air and natural scenery can work wonders. And finally, one of the simplest yet most powerful daily habits is laughter. It might sound trivial, but humor has been shown to strengthen the immune system, improve circulation, and even relieve pain by triggering the release of endorphins. Laughter connects us to others, lightens our perspective, and brings a sense of ease to even the most difficult days. Watching a funny show, reminiscing about old memories with a friend, or simply allowing ourselves to find humor in the little things can make life feel lighter and more enjoyable. When we look at all these small daily habits together, they create a picture of a life well lived. Not one defined by strict rules or impossible expectations, but by simple choices that bring comfort, strength, and joy. Stretching keeps the body fluid and strong. Walking maintains heart health and mental clarity. Puzzles and creative activities keep the mind engaged. Good posture, hydration, and rest support physical well-being. Social connection and laughter nourish the spirit. Gratitude reminds us of what truly matters. At 65 and beyond, it's not about striving for perfection. It's about embracing the habits that make life feel good, one simple choice at a time. Each day presents an opportunity to move, connect, and find joy in the little things. And in the end, it's these little things that make all the difference. Life is a collection of moments, and the way we choose to spend those moments shapes our overall well-being. At 65 and beyond, it's not about grand transformations or rigid routines. It's about embracing the small, simple habits that make each day feel a little brighter, a little stronger, and a little more fulfilling. From stretching in the morning to laughing in the evening, these daily activities aren't just routines. They are building blocks for a vibrant, active, and joyful life. Think about it. A short walk each day keeps the heart strong and the mind clear. A crossword puzzle or a game of chess keeps the brain sharp and engaged. Proper hydration helps maintain energy levels and prevents unnecessary discomfort. A good night's sleep restores the body and mind. Creative expression gives a sense of accomplishment, and gratitude brings peace and contentment. Each of these actions, though small on their own, adds up to something much greater over time. And yet, it's not just about what we do, it's about how we feel while doing it. There's no need for pressure or perfection, just a gentle reminder that every small step toward health and happiness is worthwhile. No one expects to run marathons or master complex skills overnight. Instead, the key is consistency, enjoying the process, and being kind to ourselves along the way. It's about listening to the body, giving it movement when it needs it, rest when it requires it, and nourishment in all forms, physical, mental, and emotional. There is something deeply comforting in knowing that even the smallest actions can have a profound impact. A simple stretch in the morning can make rising from bed easier. A few moments of deep breathing can calm the nervous system. A shared laugh can lift the spirit. These aren't just habits. They're acts of self-care, reminders that aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means moving forward with wisdom, grace, and intention. So, as you go about your day, take a moment to appreciate these little things. Savor the morning light as you take a walk. Enjoy the satisfaction of solving a puzzle. Let yourself be immersed in a good book or a creative project. Call a friend just to say hello. Drink that extra glass of water. Laugh at a joke, even if it's a little silly. And most importantly, recognize that these simple, everyday actions are the key to living well. Not just today, but for years to come. Thank you for taking the time to read this. I hope you found a little inspiration to embrace the beauty of simple daily habits. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on more ways to keep life full of energy, health, and joy. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead. May it be filled with movement, laughter, and all the little things that make life great. And there you have it. 6 simple daily activities that can make a world of difference at 65 and beyond. They may not seem like much on their own, but when you put them together, they create a lifestyle that supports both body and mind. A little stretching in the morning, a nice walk in the fresh air, a puzzle to keep the brain sharp, staying hydrated, getting enough rest, and sharing laughter with friends. These are the things that keep us feeling strong, balanced, and connected. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That all sounds great, but do these little things really matter? And my answer? Absolutely. Think of it this way. If you plant a small seed and water it every day, it will grow into something beautiful over time. But if you forget to water it, even for just a short while, it starts to wither. Our bodies and minds work the same way. A little movement each day keeps the joints from stiffening. A little mental challenge keeps the brain from slowing down. A little laughter keeps the heart light. It's all about consistency and making small choices that add up. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't about being perfect. Nobody expects you to get everything right all the time. Some days, you might not feel like going for that walk, and that's okay. Maybe you have a day where you don't drink as much water as you should, or you forget to do your morning stretches. That's life. What matters is that you get back to it the next day, or the day after that. It's not about rigid rules. It's about keeping a rhythm that works for you. And let's be honest, life is too short to stress over the small stuff. So if you find yourself laughing at a joke, even if it's a terrible dad joke that makes you roll your eyes, embrace it. Laughter is one of the best medicines after all. Or if you discover a new hobby like painting, gardening, or even just solving a few extra crossword puzzles, go for it. Who says you can't start something new at any age? The point is to find joy in the simple things, to keep moving, thinking, and engaging with the world in ways that feel good. So, as you head into the rest of your day, I hope you take a little extra time for yourself, whether that means stretching for a few minutes, taking a deep breath, or calling a friend just to say hello. Remember, it's the little things that make life big. And hey, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with the latest uploads. There's always more to explore, more ways to keep life full of energy and joy. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead. May it be filled with movement, laughter, and all the little things that make life truly special.